Raise your drinks up casually. Raise your drinks up. Raise your drinks up casually. It's the Black Bourbon family.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason.
And I'm Brandy.
And we're the Black Bourbon family. All right, you all. Today we have another special bottle. Today we are going to be talking about Bomberger's the 2022 edition. So a little bit of background on Bomberger's. It is a Michter's product, and it's a part of their Legacy series. So just a brief background, John Shank, who, if you don't know, there's a Shank's bourbon out there, which is a part of the Legacy series as well. But John Shank created the Shank's distillery, and later he named the distillery Bomberger's. I can't remember the exact year, and it eventually was named Michter's distillery years later. But as a tribute to the legacy of the company itself, they have called Bomberger's and Shank's and named them as a part of the Legacy series. So it's basically just a tribute to the history of what is now the Michter's distillery. Okay? All right. And so in 2021, last year, we had Bomberger's, and I think we called it the most underrated Michter's product because it was very good.
It was.
And shout out to Bourbon Judge. Bourbon Judge was the one who told us about Michter's, or the Bomberger's and Shank's. He said, if you can find that one, you got to get it. And last year we were lucky enough to get one, and this year we were as well.
Yep. So,
I don't know. Anything else, Brandy, you want to say?
No.
Okay, Brandy. She's ready. She's ready. All right. So, let's go back to what we like to do, Brandy.
What you like to do. I get some cherry.
You get some cherries? I get strong caramel in this one. And I don't want to say it.
What? Oh boy.
I'm getting a little of that chocolate again, Brandy. I don't know what's been with me and this chocolate lately, but oh, I forgot to tell you all while we were smelling. It comes in at 108 proof, and they did go up on the MSRP. In the past, it was like $90. This one was a little bit over $100. So they went up on the MSRP for Bomberger's.
Well, inflation.
Inflation, exactly.
Yeah.
And also, while we're smelling, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on Instagram. And let us know if you've had a bottle of this and what were your thoughts on Bomberger's, regardless of the year. If you have this one, let us know what your thoughts are. But if you had the previous versions, let us know what you thought about those. So what else you getting?
Well, I get like a. It's not very spice forward, so it's not a lot of spice. At least I'm not getting a lot of spice in the nose. But I was gonna say I'm getting that caramel too, and a little bit of vanilla, but it's like a really like sweet or buttery type toasted vanilla. I'm sorry, caramel.
Yeah,
but I'm getting a lot of sweetness out of the nose. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I see the same ones that you just said. I agree with you.
Yeah, smells good. Nice color. Very nice color. So.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Did you even have to ask?
I know. Cheers.
Not as sweet as it smells, but it still has that hint of sweetness. Definitely that caramel that you mentioned.
I get a little bit of that oak. I get that like a little dryness from the oak to it.
Right.
But it's more of a sweetness type of oak. To your point, it's not as sweet as it smells, but I still get some sweetness to it.
Right.
I get a little bit more spice. Even though it's 108, it don't taste 108. It's almost like it's a little bit lower proof than 108.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, you get that oak, so that first taste, that's why I said it wasn't overly sweet, because that very initial taste, it was like a little bit of a dryness, but then it followed up with a little bit of the sweetness. Very good.
This is good. And just a couple of things in all transparency. We first opened the bottle. I was talking to Brandy. I was like, "What you think of that Bombergers?" And we both kind of looked at each other like it was okay. But now
it's opened up. Yeah, it's opened up, so it's got the flavors that we were looking for initially, because we had the 2021, and that one was, really good, and we were like, I don't know, it's like it's missing something, but it was just missing, the opening up, so we had to get it down a little bit more and get those flavors that we were looking for.
Yep, that's it. That's exactly it. So I would highly, recommend, if you can find this. I know it may be a little bit harder to find. It's one of those allocated bottles that, quite honestly, I didn't even know it was out in Chicago. And as I was in the store that I typically go to, the guy is like, "Hey, we got Bombergers in if you want a bottle." I'm like, yes. But had no clue that it was even out, because Michter's hadn't even announced it yet that it was out. So I didn't even know that it had came out yet. But Bombergers 2022, very good. And as usual, if you've noticed in the past, I've talked about pairings. And as I've recently been doing, I don't talk about it during the video, but I put information in the description of the video. So look into the description of the video. You will see a pairing in there for the Bombergers 2022. All right. So we definitely like it. And do we think it's still the most underrated of the Michter's products that we've had still?
I don't know. That's a good question. Very good question.
I don't know, but I know it's one that's not talked about
a lot.
A lot.
Because we didn't know about it before.
Bourbon Judge.
Goodness. Bourbon Judge.
Yeah.
I guess we still don't really hear.
You don't hear a lot about
talk, it. So it very well may be.
Yeah, because I didn't even know it was Michter's. Even after he told us that, Bomberger Shanks, I didn't realize that it was a Michter's product until even later than that.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to get my hands on some Shanks.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, y'all. Well, we thank you for joining us today. As mentioned before, let us know if you've had a Bombergers, and if you had, what were your thoughts about it? Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, and we will talk to you next time.
Cheers.